We've been talking a lot about strength, and strength is really about showing up. And there are a lot of ways to be strong, but almost all of them, if not all of them, involve showing up, involve daily practice, involve commitment. So I know you don't feel well today, but I know you're committed. So let's do whatever we can with what we've got. I'm going to assume that your workout is going to happen in bed today. I'm going to assume you don't feel very well. I'm going to assume that you're not super strong. And I'm going to assume that you're showing up anyway. And we're going to go with that. So I'm proud of you for showing up. And I'm going to show up too. So I think if you can sit up and just get into a comfortable position. I'm doing a light stretch while I talk, and I've got one leg tucked in and one leg tucked out, and the leg that is tucked out is on a pillow, and that support feels really nice. And I'm just leaning in and leaning out and gently rocking. And I'm seeing how that's gonna open up my spine and my hip. It actually feels quite nice. It's very restful. It's not difficult. Then we're gonna go the other way. I'm gonna put this leg here, and I'm gonna rock very gently into my bent knee. Good. I like to have a made bed. And so I make my bed. That's the first thing I do every morning. And I noticed that one of the things that was keeping me from making my bed was that I had like 100 throw pillows on my bed. And I had like lots of fussy blankets, and it all looked like Architectural Digest. And yet it was too much. Now I just simplified. I have this lovely coverlet and a few pillows, nothing decorative. Everything on my bed is because I need it at night to sleep. And making my bed is much, much easier, and it's just less fussy. So cheers to a simple bed that is made. Okay, I'm doing my butterflies, and I'm rocking. This is the butterfly rock, and you can rock to the left and the right. The bed will support you. Think of it as a pendulum motion. It's very comfortable, feels really good. Ooh, and now I'm gonna twist backwards and look behind me with my neck. Ooh, and really lean into that twist. Now I'm gonna do it on the other side. I'm gonna lean into the twist to the left, turn my head all the way to the left, and look behind me. There it is. And don't forget to breathe when you do your twists, because you'll deepen your stretch and you'll enhance your relaxation. Now I'm going back to the butterfly, just for a few, good. And now I'm gonna put my legs down. Got one leg on the floor and one leg up, and I'm gonna do my figure four and open up my hip and just rock into that figure four. Good. Whew. And then I'm gonna do a figure four on the other side. This knee is always a little tighter. My right knee is tighter than my left. Probably true for you as well. Most people are not perfectly balanced, and that's okay. And I'm gonna rub that knee just to enhance whatever blood flow I have in that knee, so I can nourish the knee since it's so tight. There it is, good. And then I'm gonna come back onto the bed, and I'm gonna do another type of twist. So I'm gonna put my right leg over my body, and I'm just gonna lay back flat on the bed and enjoy that stretch. It's a nice spinal twist, but it's also a hip opener. And my shoulders are opening up a little bit too because of the way I'm holding I've got my right arm just sort of to the right, and I'm opening up that right shoulder. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, let's try it the other way. You don't need to sit up, you can just flip, but I'm gonna keep facing you, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it this way. So I've got my left leg over my right leg. I'm gonna lay back onto the bed and just twist my spine. It feels really good. Oh, it's so nice. And then from here, I'm gonna sit up a little bit. And I don't know if you have the energy to do this or not, but if you have the energy to do your leg lifts, go ahead and do them. And if that feels hard, you can actually make the leg lift a lot easier. If you have your band, you can wrap your band around your foot and use your arm to gently help your leg lift. So I'm pretending I have a band, even though I don't. I do have them, but they're not in this room. Good, and just do a few of these. This is a little bit of strength. So good for your hips, so good for your knees, and hopefully it's not too much. Good. That's a gentle movement. Now let's do a gentle movement on the other side, if you have it in you. And if this doesn't feel right, if this feels like too much today, just go ahead and keep stretching, but don't leave. Stay here with me for a little longer and do what you can do, even if it's just to breathe in and breathe out. Whatever you've got, this is your time to focus on your body. So I'm pretending that I'm using my bands to help lift my leg. Good. And we're just gonna do maybe about 12 of these. Keep it simple. Good. A few more. There it is. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you another easy stretch that you can do in bed. You know, we often do child's pose laying face down, but you can do child's pose facing up. So this is essentially a child's pose position. I think they call it dead bug, which I honestly don't love that name. You just kick your feet up in the air. You've got your legs out wide. You can rock. And this just opens up everything. I can't think of a muscle that doesn't get opened up by this. You're kicking back, and you can put your arms up in the air if you want. You can put your feet higher if you want. And you can do, if you put your arms to the sides, that'll hold you while you swivel a little bit. And that swivel, believe it or not, is using your core to hold your legs up. And you can straighten your legs if you want. That makes the swivel a little harder. Or you can keep them bent. Makes it a little easier. Either way, it feels really nice. And then from here, I'm just gonna do a really easy bicycle. And I'm gonna keep my breath going. I'm using my core a little bit. And then I'm gonna do a reverse bicycle. So I'm using the muscles just a little differently. Good. And I think you'll see that that's, if you have anything locked, if your hips are locked at all, if your knees are locked at all, that's gonna unlock everything. And if you have it in you, go ahead and do the bike for a little longer, maybe for a minute or so. And if you're not there, if you want to do something a little bit more restful, go ahead and just put your legs out straight and your arms up in the air and just do a reach. Reach high and then push with your feet so that you're extending your body as long as it gets. Ooh, that feels really nice. And while you're doing that, try moving your neck from right to left. And if there's anything locked in your neck, try to unlock it. Good. My neck just cracked. So Apparently there was something locked in my neck. So I think we're almost done. I'm gonna get back into my butterfly position, and I'm just gonna work on my shoulders for a minute. I'm gonna roll them back. Nice. And then I'm gonna roll them forward. Ooh, that feels fantastic. And then I'm gonna end like I always do with my neck rolls. 2 rolls to the left, 2 rolls to the right. There it is. So thanks for showing up, and I will try to focus on workouts that you can do in bed until you're feeling better. And I just want you to keep showing up, because that is strength. Just being here and giving your best, even if your best is just a little, it's still always better than not showing up at all. And this practice is a habit, and I'm so glad that you're doing it. And I will see you tomorrow.